Hey guys, so I'm gonna make this kind of like a drama video now. I never thought I was gonna talk about dramas, but I'm gonna talk about this one drama that it's it happened like 3 years ago, and it's pretty much a drama that no one really talks about. Like dramas are really big. Like you can like for instance the SML drama, which I'm not gonna talk about that drama because why would I talk about drama where literally thousands of people have talked about that drama? Like for instance, she does other people like if you search up SML drama, you can literally see a lot of people talking about that drama. So I'm just gonna go over this drama with two channels named Whole Shiitake Mushrooms and Dee Dave. Now, Whole Shiitake Mushrooms is a channel. It's pretty much Stereo 5 2.0. Now, what do they do is pretty much it's just that they just like they make skits on how their son Leland and or the kids doing something or the kids doing some Leland like doing something bad and he just gets in trouble for it. And there's five people in that family. There's Lee who is the father, Carol the mother, Leland the son. Leland's like the oldest kid, Leanna. Then their baby London. Then we got D Dave who I think he has like 50,000 subscribers. Why Ocean Talk Mushrooms have 500,000 subscribers. Now, D Dave's channel, it's just he would usually just go dumpster diving for stuff, and at like GameStop, and you can find he finds like real good stuff. Like wherever he goes to, just like he just finds real good stuff. And now, yeah, these two had kind of like a drama, beef, whatever you guys want to call it. Now, it started with one video from Old Shiitake Mushrooms. So apparently, it's a skit. It's another skit video. No surprise there, where Leland tries to go dumpster diving, and pretty much the dad Lee pretty much makes fun of it by saying, "Oh," he pretty much calling dumpster divers who who people who dumpster dive just are just poor and they're bad and he can afford a game, which is pretty much that's kind of disrespectful because not all people who dumpster dive are poor. And like I said, this video was released like 2017, like that was literally like 3 years ago. So D Dave calls him out for it, which he does. So he made a video where he explains, telling him that he shouldn't make fun of people and how he shouldn't attack people that he didn't know nothing about, which is true. Then we have Oshitaki mushrooms. Lee literally just saying that he got butthurt, which he didn't get butthurt. He's mad because you're making fun of people that you don't know nothing about or you don't know their life. And yeah, and he pretty much said in his I didn't mention this in details. I guess he called Lee autistic or mouth speech his speech impairment, which was wrong. It was wrong. I feel like he shouldn't have said that stuff. But like this guy used the word that his fan base are pretty much 8 to 12-year-old kids. His fan base is just pretty much little kids. And he used a word which I'm not gonna repeat because it's not a word to use and it's a really offensive word. But if you really want to know what word he used, I guess go watch D Dave's video because he took down the video where he said that word, which was not. So D Dave tells him that expose him first. Now listen. He apologized. He apologized for using autism and stuff, saying that but he made up a really good point, which he really made up a good point, which that he claims. Now I have respect for D Dave because he pretty much man up he man up and he admitted that what he said was not right and he apologized. It wasn't like, I'm not gonna apologize or I didn't say anything wrong. But here's one thing: he only went after him. Lee from Oshitaki Mushrooms is trying to make him look like he was going after a lot of kids, like kids or other people. No, that's just not right. That's literally not right to do. So he told him, and he gave him good advice because you shouldn't use that word that he said, which I'm not gonna repeat the word once again. You shouldn't use that word because your fan base are little kids. So yeah, then I guess they keep going at which they both took in down the videos that they made. They both took in down the videos that they made, and I guess the the wife Carol responded to him, which I don't even know why she did. Like, listen, and she was pretty much saying that he was making fun of Lee, which he did. He listen, and how they're pretty much claiming that he was making fun of other people when he literally only went after him. He didn't go after other people. He didn't go after other kids. He didn't go. He only went after him. He didn't go after nobody else. And then he even claims that they're literally doing it so that they look like the victims. And she claims that she had a walker when she was 29, which I gotta admit that's sad. Like, for a person that young to use that kind of stuff when it's just that sad. But he makes up another good point. Why would she bring that up? What does that have to do with all this? It all started with him making fun of people who dumpster dive and calling them poor, pretty much. And she was kind of a part of it too, because she would say she has money and she would rather spend $60 than crawl around in trash. And she pretty much smirked when he was talking about it. And I guess, like, I don't know if it was either late 2017 or early 2018, he made a Tide Pod challenge, which don't do that challenge. He made a video about and this is he in this video, even though it's not really drama, he makes a good point. In this video, his video got taken down, which was pretty much which I get why it was taken out because it's Tide Pods. And then he made a video where his thumbnail was him literally almost eating it, but his video didn't get taken down because it got age restricted. And he pointed out saying that his could have been. Then I guess Oshitaki Mushrooms commented saying that they shouldn't, that it was right, it wasn't unfair, and that they did take down their video on the Tide Pods. And yeah, and there's really haven't been no beefs. And if I had to choose a side, which it has to be Dee Dave, because he pretty much called them out for bullying and harassing people who dumpster dive, and they're just trying to claim him like he makes fun of people, which he only went after one person. He didn't go after a group of people, which yeah. So that's just a drama. Like I said, I can't say anything because I'm not them. I don't know if they're still beefing. I don't know if they made it up. I don't know if they just make stuff neutral. I just don't know. But that's it. And just see y'all next time.